All right, so as we talked about last week here on the Matthew Filipowicz Show, hundreds of foreign students in the U.S. on J-1 visas actually walked off their jobs last Wednesday at a plant that packs Hershey's candy. These are students who paid thousands and thousands of dollars to come here to the U.S. for what they thought was a cultural exchange program, and instead they found themselves put to work full-time at a factory and charged insanely high prices for rent and expenses, which led to them taking home less than $150 a week. Well, today on the show, we actually have a Hershey spokeswoman, Patty Shelley, here to discuss the walkout. So, Patty, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Matt.
All right, so Patty, let me ask, why do you think that these Hershey's workers walked off of their jobs?
The Oompa Loompas walked off their jobs?
Wow, Patty, I think it's actually kind of insensitive to refer to your workers as Oompa Loompas.
Well, no, Matt. Hershey's only employs Oompa Loompas. They just frisk and gamble about so happily. And they work for almost nothing, which lets us provide a quality product and still post those good numbers for the investors each quarter.
Well, Patty, the New York Times reports that hundreds of students on guest worker visas were employed at a Hershey's packing plant.
Oh, let me see. Oh, well, there you go. I see here that one of the companies we subcontract with for packing contracted with a staffing agency who contracted with a guest worker hiring agency, and there you go, foreign students. Well, that's great.
Great. How is that great? Why?
Students love candy.
Patty, the students and the union supporting them say that they were paid $8.35 an hour for hard physical labor, and then charged way high prices above market for rent and expenses that were deducted directly from their paychecks. These are kids who thought they were coming to America to work and learn English and the culture, and instead they were put on...
Well, Matt, frankly, I think it's just un-American to question the practices of a good, all-American company like Hershey. Hershey is proud to manufacture all its chocolate right in Hershey, Pennsylvania, the sweetest place on earth. And keeping manufacturing jobs in America is so important. Hershey would hate to have to change its mind.
Wait, change its mind? Are you threatening that Hershey might move its jobs overseas?
I'm not threatening. I'm just saying, wouldn't that be terrible?
Well, look, Patty, apparently Hershey's not even employing American workers. They're importing students from other countries and exploiting them here in the U.S.
Look, Matt, candy makes children happy. I guess you and the New York Times and Jobs with Justice and all those people just hate children.
All right, look, Patty, don't you think it's at least reasonable for Hershey to know who they're employing, actually? Instead of just subcontracting out students, they could be putting unemployed Americans back to work. Don't you think that a great company like Hershey's could pay adult workers a living wage to pack its boxes?
Don't hold your breath, Matt. Hell, I don't even work for Hershey.
Wait, you don't even work for Hershey?
I'm a freelance contractor.
Really?
Yep. Used to be a steel worker.
Huh. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Well, I guess that kind of explains a lot. Well, Patty Shelley, spokeswoman for Hershey's Chocolates and Candies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Wait. What happened to the Oompa Loompas?